Apple's iPhone 17 Pro is already sounding like the biggest leap forward in years, not in how it looks but in what it does. For years, Apple has slowly improved the iPhone: a better chip, a slightly better camera, maybe a new material. And every time people say the same thing, it's good. But is it really that different? That might change with the iPhone 17 Pro, because based on leaks and insider reports, Apple is finally making the iPhone Pro truly live up to its name, especially if you care about photography and video. This time it's not just a camera upgrade, it's a full-on transformation of what mobile cameras can do, both in hardware and in software. Let's start with the display. One of the biggest changes coming to the iPhone 17 Pro has nothing to do with the camera, it's the screen. Multiple sources claim Apple is bringing over a nano-texture matte display, the same kind of anti-glare scratch-resistant coating that's already available on some iPads and MacBook Pros. Now, if you've used a device with nano-texture, you know what this means. You get fewer reflections, less smudging. It's easier to read in bright light, even outdoors. And for anyone who uses their phone for work, travel or filming, that's a big deal. You don't need to hide under a hoodie to see your screen anymore. But this isn't just for visibility, it's about precision. Photographers and videographers often rely on seeing subtle detail like shadows, textures, or focus shifts right from the display. And the nano-texture tech might finally give mobile users that level of clarity. What's interesting is that Apple could limit this display feature to the Pro models only, and it might even be exclusive to the 1TB version, just like with nano-texture iPad Pro models today. That's not confirmed, but it's a classic Apple move. Give power users something special, something worth the upgrade. Now let's talk cameras, because that's where things really heat up. According to new leaks, Apple is preparing a massive camera overhaul for the iPhone 17 Pro. First, we're looking at a new telephoto lens, one that's capable of 8x optical zoom. Yes, not digital, optical. That's huge. That's nearly double the current iPhone 15 Pro Max, which tops out at 5x zoom. This kind of zoom isn't just for taking photos of something far away. It's for framing your shots better. It's for filming events from a distance, capturing clean portraits without getting too close, or even just experimenting with angles you've never tried before. But what's even more interesting is how it zooms. Leaks say Apple's working on a moving telephoto lens, a mechanism that allows for continuous zoom, similar to what you see on DSLR cameras. Instead of jumping from one focal length to another, the iPhone 17 Pro might smoothly slide between them. This would allow filmmakers to perform professional-style zoom-ins. It could let vloggers shift focus mid-shot, and it might completely change how creators use their phones for video. But Apple's not stopping there. We're also hearing about a brand new Pro Camera app, not the existing Camera app. And not Final Cut. This would be a standalone camera app just for serious photo and video creators. Think of it as Apple's version of Filmic Pro, the app used by mobile filmmakers and YouTubers to control ISO, shutter speed, focus, and audio. It's unclear how this new app will work exactly, but the fact that Apple is even making one tells us a lot. They know creators are demanding more, and they're finally giving them the tools they need without needing to download third-party apps. And it's not just software. There's another rumored hardware change to a second camera control button. Not to replace the new capacitive capture button on the side, but to complement it. This new button might sit on the top edge of the device. That means easier access when holding the phone in landscape mode, which is how most people film. This could make it faster to switch modes, control zoom, or access settings on the fly. And if you're vlogging or filming outdoors, every second counts. So why is Apple going all in on cameras this year? Because the future of the iPhone might not be about the phone at all. It's about the creator economy. The explosion of TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, all built around one thing, video. And right now, millions of people film everything on their phones. But most of them are still using basic apps, basic gear, and basic features. Apple sees an opportunity. They want the iPhone 17 Pro to be the camera you choose, not just the one you have. Whether you're a solo filmmaker, a travel vlogger, or someone filming their kids in 4K, Apple wants their phone to be the best camera, period. And here's the thing, they might actually pull it off, with an 8x zoom, a new camera UI, advanced lens mechanics, and a smarter display. The iPhone 17 Pro is shaping up to be a content creation machine, not a gimmick, not a small bump, but a serious tool for people who create. It's also about giving users options. You might love using cinematic mode, or maybe you hate it. You might prefer shooting in RAW, or maybe you just want great point-and-shoot photos. The idea here isn't just to add features, it's to let you decide how to shoot. Apple's approach is subtle, but powerful. They aren't reinventing the phone, they're reinventing how the phone is used. They're turning it from a personal communication device into a professional camera rig, one that fits in your pocket. There's another layer to this. According to some tipsters, Apple is also exploring new AI-powered video tools. These could include real-time background blur, smart lighting correction, better auto-tracking for faces, and even dual-camera video recording, where you shoot from the front and back at the same time. That feature already exists in some apps, But if Apple bakes it directly into their own Pro app, it becomes native, smooth, seamless, something any beginner can use without extra gear, and guess what? That's exactly what vloggers want. Ease of use, high quality, low friction. In a world full of creators, Apple wants to be the camera that empowers everyone, not just those with studio setups or expensive DSLRs. Of course, all this camera power will need power to run, so it's no surprise that the iPhone 17 Pro is expected to get a new A19 chip, or whatever name Apple gives it. Built on a cutting-edge process, this chip is expected to bring better graphics, smoother performance, and longer battery life, especially when running advanced camera features and video editing tools. It's also likely the new iPhone will feature improved thermal control, especially important when filming 4K or ProRes content for long sessions. Anyone who's tried to shoot a full video on an iPhone knows the heat is real. Apple seems aware of this, and a redesign of the internal layout, possibly even a larger vapor chamber or smart power allocation, could be part of the plan. Now let's talk design. There's some buzz about a copper-like finish coming to the Pro model. Not gold, not rose gold, but something new, something bold. It's supposed to feel premium, yet subtle. That alone won't change your filming experience, but it's a sign of how Apple wants to position this phone. Pro tools, pro looks, pro feel. There's also chatter about a slightly shifted Apple logo moved higher up the back. Maybe that's for design reasons, or maybe it clears room for an even larger camera system. That's still unclear, but one thing is certain. The camera bump is getting bigger, because the camera inside is getting more powerful. So where does all this leave us? The iPhone 17 Pro is shaping up to be the most creator-focused iPhone ever made. It's built for people who shoot, people who edit, people who post, not just casual users, but creators, professionals, aspiring filmmakers, whether you're shooting for fun or filming for a living. This iPhone wants to be your main camera, and it's not doing it through gimmicks. It's doing it by combining smart hardware, smart software, and an understanding of what creators actually want.